It is day one of the G20 Leaders Summit. And as you've heard earlier on, of course, in the morning, just in his opening address, President Cyril Ramaphosa already announcing that declaration that has been adopted. There are a number, of course, of other side events that are happening, bilateral discussions that we will continue to update you on. Earlier on, DIRCO Minister Ronald Lamola also gave a press briefing. There's been, of course, a number of questions in as far as the USA not being here to receive, of course, the handover from South Africa as it takes the G20 presidency onwards from December. Of course, it is the USA presidency in 2026. Let's listen to what Minister Lamola had to say earlier on.
Thank you very much for all the questions. With regards to the first one, with regards to how are we going to conduct the handover and whether we view this as something that will continue to strain South Africa-US relations. Yes, it is correct. We have communicated to the US Embassy that South Africa welcomes the fact that the US now wants us to hand over to the US the leadership of the G20. And they've communicated this, it was very late. And also they stated that it will be a charge of the US, in the US mission here in South Africa. And as you can see, this is a leaders summit. Heads of state, and the heads of state who are not here have designated appropriate officials who will then be, who are engaging in this platform. And we want to differentiate between the handover and the deliberations that are currently happening. So those have been designated deliberations and so forth. So the handover must happen at the head of state level, or at least a minister who is properly designated by the President of the United States of America. So now that they have assigned a charge, we have said DIRCO has equivalent officials of the charge. Hence, we welcome that they will now receive, we will do the handover. We will do it at DIRCO offices anytime from Monday, and arrangements will be made on the appropriate date where they can come. We do the handover of everything. There is a number of things that needs to be handed over with regards to the G20, except the ceremonial handover. And as DIRCO, we are very much ready. We are prepared, and this cannot in any way strain relations, because we are doing it at an appropriate level. Because the charge is at the level of the official ambassador who will receive, and we are not going to show any disrespect to the US. We will accord them the equivalent respect by ensuring that the person who receives, who does the handover, is an appropriate, equal equivalent of the charge. So that is what we are going to do. The only thing we said is that our president cannot hand over to a charge in the Leaders Summit attended by so many heads of state. So that is the decision, and that has been communicated to the Embassy of the US.